here for every 3 Calderis Refinery, blue team. Sir Arthur Dayne is a Lord Commissar, fights in melee combat, strong offense and support, and begins with a refractor field alongside 2 plague champions. First up, BestN00b. We also have Phoenix. These guys start in range combat with a damage over time bolter, can get melee weapons, some decent utility, and support can build turrets and repair, but are pretty damn slow. Red team, 2 Space Marine players. First up, Ace of Swords as a force commander, very good offense fight. In melee combat can also tank, disrupt and support with buffs. This is the Lunar Wolves pre-heresy elite scheme. Looking pretty cool. The other Space Marine player, Morgan, MLGman, also known as Adeptus Nubus, rocks a Techmarine, starts off range combat, puts down some good damage, can also support with structures and repair. Some Blood Ravens on show over here, and rounding off the teams, Zevargel as a Warboss, a melee commander that walk through objects. Some very good offense, disruption and support. This is the Freebooters DLC. There's gonna tangle with the Plague Champion in the mid. The Warboss will go straight after those CSM. Plague Champion will sit behind heavy cover, and he might need to back away here. BestN00b, although he does have more heretics coming in. First heretic squad are gonna get caught by the stomp. That was pretty sloppy to get your heretics caught there when the Warboss wasn't even targeting them. Doom Blast goes off. They do force the shooters to retreat, and they should be okay themselves. But I think the CSM are also going to run away. Yeah, Plague Champion needs to back away, keep those other heretics out of it for now. Just try and stay in play. Nope, Plague Champion runs. So he's going to take the mid there, Zevargel. Sentinel on the field for Sir Arthur Dayne. Getting some repairs. Commissar happy to just sit back. And here comes some sluggers, so he's 2v1. I guess he recognized the fact that Zevargel had taken the mid and knew he was going to fight some more stuff soon. Here's the other Plague Champion, controlled by Phoenix. Find some heavy cover with some Nurgle worship, but a force commander of Ace has found some stuff to smack. Oh, special attack misses everything though. That one didn't. Just knocking down that Plague Champion, but here comes some heretics and Ace runs away. Scouts out of cover will drop models to those CSM maybe. Nope. Apparently not. And they've stopped shooting at the scouts. That was a mistake. Could have got a model or 2 there. Tactical Marines were trying to finish off that Plague Champion. 473, 500 early on. Back in the mid is BestN00b. Again eats a stomp from his from the CSM that time. Warboss goes down though. Grenade launcher heretics caught up by the sluggers. Some slow reactions perhaps from BestN00b, letting him down in the mid here. But he did take the Warboss down. But there's that Daka from the double shooters. Doesn't care. They don't care if you've got heavy armor on. If you're out of cover, you're going to get wrecked when they're upgraded like this. Havoc's on the field for Phoenix over on that west side, and he's upgraded his heretics to have their aspiring champion. Makes them a lot more survivable, giving him 20% more hit points across the board, and he's pretty tough himself, the aspiring champion. Getting suppressed here though, I don't like that. Plague Champion so close to going down to 20 hit points, going to go down, get shot up by the Orks, and they do finish him off. Force Commander's going to get some XP, doesn't quite level him, but he's got Chainsword, Storm Shield and Artificer, so he's going to be pretty damn tough. Being suppressed though by Havocs. What's going on east side? Lots of guardsmen dying. We have some Devastators up with a heavy bolter, keeping the Commissar at bay. No sign of spotters. Old spotters are on the way, in fact. Also has a heavy weapon squad back at base. Force Commander runs away. Shotgun scouts on the field. Can stop those heretics getting close. Where are... Oh, they're back at base as well. The Havocs ran away over there. Devastators also for Ace of Swords. Lots of setup teams around. We've got soon to be 3 Havocs, and we also have 3 Devastator squads on the field. This guy's going to come to the mid. There we go. Zevargel needs something to help with the setup teams of BestN00b and Phoenix, I think. We do have Raptors on the field for Phoenix. Havocs into Raptors could be really good. What about the Plague Champions? These guys have anything? No. I guess he's going to try and come mid. Is he going to send... Oh, his heretics aren't ready. He might want to wait for them. And then where he could jump on the Devastators and send the heretics in. No, he's just going to jump them now. And the suppression on land does hit the Devastators there. Even though they weren't initially quite close enough. It does persist for a few seconds. So try and get close to Summer after. You can still retreat it. Holy crap, a lot of stuff died here. Guardsmen by the looks of it. But they did not wipe. So who cares? Imperial Guard certainly don't. Warboss level 1 with Cyborg and Angry Bits. Slugger's on capping duty, but he's now going to get shot to hell by a lot of stuff. Spotters dropping their smoke, reducing the range of these Orks by 50%, which is why they're backing off now. Oh wow, look at the damage on those Sluggers. They do get away though. That was from the grenade launcher heretics, which can really pack a punch if you're not expecting their volley to come in. Havoc suppressing the Force Commander there, not using his defend ability right now. Waiting for the Tactical Marines to come back into play so he's not wasting that energy, I guess. 359 to 500. Spotters doing their thing. Pretty effective little unit. You can keep it out of trouble, can do a hell of a lot for you throughout the game as well, because that smoke shell does affect vehicles, I'm pretty sure. We shut down a Phobos with that thing. There's another smoke shell going in, and heretics in a wipe, I think. Yep. They were default heretics though, right? So not a massive deal. Plague Marines on the way for Best Noob. Always a really strong choice straight out the gate in tier 2. Of course, one of levels to 2 up to 1161 hit points. Smacking around some heretics here. Laughing in the face of your Havocs. Oh, we're not for long. Does eventually run the hell away. He's got a Librarian out now. Well, on the way in a way. Tier 2 for everyone. Looks like Zevargel is going to be last to go. No, Sir Arthur Dayne will be the last tier 2. Blue team though, looking pretty good right now. Going to get their natural VP back and get a 2-to-1. And the VPs are only 100 or so between them. Oh, heavy bolter turret up. Look at that coverage it has. Really wide firing arc on this thing. Doesn't seem to do as much damage as the Techmarine one. I'm not sure if that's true or not, or if it's just the way I feel. Plague Marines on the field now for Best Noob, coming to the mid. Going to sit behind cover and contest this area all day. These Havoc's really causing a problem for the Orc player. No Storm Boys, no Stick Bombers. Got to do something. Probably going to pile them into a war truck. Maybe these Sluggers and run them in behind. Dreadnought on the way for Ace of Swords, and it is Stick Bombers that he goes for. Zevargel. These craters will count as light cover, which is perhaps why those CSM didn't drop a model there. Looks like they're gearing up for a push on the middle. Ace of Swords alongside Zevargel there, and that Chainsword and Storm Shield is going to come in handy. Sentinel does have the missile launcher up. Chaos Dreadnought on the way for Best Noob. And a Plasma Cannon for Morgan. Might see one from Ace as well after the Dreadnought hits. And why not? They're great on this map. Great on most 3v3 maps, I guess. What am I hearing? Oh, it's just Noggle Worship. Raptors do have their aspiring champion. He's a pretty mean fellow. With a Melter Pistol and a Power Fist. Was recently increased in cost. Quite rightly too, I think. That's on a massive increase, just 20 rec more. Up to 100 rec, 25 power. Red team's still gearing up for this push. Not sure exactly what they're waiting for. I don't know what a Dreadnought, obviously, but I don't know if he said that in chat. Maybe they're on voice comms. Warboss is in there, and he's really angry, but he got persuaded to leave pretty quickly there. Ace is not over here. He's on the west side, pushing with his Dreadnought. Raptors jumping on the Tactical Marines, which is a good choice for them. They don't want to fight this thing, that's for sure. Nor do the Heretics, who are trying to flee. They're chasing down the Tactical Marines, which might mean they get wiped on retreat. What's going on mid now? Noxious Cloud is being dropped. That's bad news for Orks. Do they live? Oh, wow, these Shooter Boys live down to 6 hit points, maybe even lower. He survives the Ork onslaught, and Chaos Dreadnought now is marching through. No, looks like he's going over to the east side to shoot some Space Marines. That's the Basilisk Flare from the Lord Commissar, shutting down range. I think it's 50% also. What are these Devastators doing? Run away, there we go. Plasma Cannon will get a shot off and hits a couple of models, and they died. They're just guardsmen. Another one. Pop explodes into tiny little pieces. Another one. Oh wow. He's pushed all the way through the mid here. BestN00b. Nice little passage of play. Did not rest on his laurels. Pushes through and almost completely wipes the power out with Plague Marines and his little Dreadnought over there. Another Dreadnought on the way, this time from Morgan, and yet another Chaos Dreadnought from Phoenix. 4 Dreadnoughts in one game. Is that Christmas? What's this? Thunderhammer Force Commander. Teleporter. Artificer. Bad news for Chaos stuff. Marco, I think CSM will be a prime target for that teleport. Especially since this thing... Oh, he might just jump on the las cannon. So the Dreadnought can march in and just wreck things. Shotgun scouts are still around. They're on repair duty. They also have their sergeant. There come those Inferno bolts, though. Our Tactical Marines have a plasma gun. And they're getting a bit too close to those Devastators. He's keeping the pressure up on this Viper, at least trying to. I don't think he's actually decapped it yet. Stick Bomber's doing a wicked job stunning that blob and then throwing in some bombs. Warboss looks pretty pissed. Cyborg implants, big stomp, going ballistic on some CSM right here. If he had his power claw, that would have been a dead squad, I think. Or his hammer, even. Smack. Dreadnought wipes out some heretics. Are you going to get a missile launcher, Mr. Dreadnought? Smack. Teleports in and one-shots a Havoc model. Does the Force Commander. Sentinel's done some good work so far. Hasn't leveled up yet. Dreadnought with an assault cannon for Adeptus Nubus. Plasma cannon getting shots in. We do see one for Ace. And it is in the middle. Some looters also with their death gun. Oh, but look, everything reinforcing off this medical bunker here. And there's a Commissar execute. Just for looking at him funny, because they're not actually shooting anything. Don't look at Commissars at all, just to be sure. That's kind of sets up. Shot on the Chaos Dread. 359 to 289. It's a 1-to-1 cap. It feels like it's been a relatively slow tier 2. So Arthur Dayne has lost his spotters at some point. He's in tier 3 though, so I guess he wants to Lehman Russ with bunker support and guardsmen and all that stuff. Might want to get a little bit closer with this plasma cannon. Oh, these guys with a beamy death gun now. Expecting those vehicles from Sir Arthur Dayne, I guess, maybe. Phobos on the way for BestN00b. Phobos is a fun. Raptors leveling to what? 2. This guy's still with an autocannon and a Plague Champion of Phoenix with a Plague Fist that will help them cap the mid. In fact, they should probably both get Plague Fists. This guy's still no upgrades whatsoever. 359 to 261. If that plasma cannon hits those heretics just right, it will one-shot them without their aspiring champion. Warboss again charging in, not achieving a whole lot, and instantly running away. He's got his power claw and he wants to use it. Dreadnought pushing forward here for Nubus, keeping the Techmarine close by for repairs. There we go. There's the barrage. Sentinel getting shots in. Plague Champion goes down. Stick Bomber's making short work of him in melee. There's a throw. Guardsmen move forward to avoid it, which could be dicey for them. Oh, there's a Noxious Cloud. Is he going to notice it though? I think he has. He's moving away. Oh wow, good shot on those CSM. Holy crap, this Dreadnought just about alive. Noxious Cloud killing stuff. Raptors will try and get a decap maybe. There's a Dreadnought, no need to be careful of that. Blue team's natural, kind of under threat from Nubus. Trying to get revenge for his Dreadnought that went down perhaps. I'm guessing that was the Sentinel. Down goes the Lord Commissar. And red team are retaining the mid. There's two dead blue team heroes right in the middle. So I guess one of them can self-revive and get some XP from getting his Commissar back. Here's the Phobos from BestN00b and a Lehman Russ on the way for Sir Arthur Dayne. Tier 3 now for Zevargel. It's going to be Ace of Swords and Phoenix, the only players in Tier 2. This Dreadnought's still around. What are you up to? You level 2? Getting some repairs. CSM leveling to 2 also. I guess we're going to start to see the transition in earnest into the big slugfest in the mid. Blue team taking a natural back. It's going to be a 2-1 for red. VPs are very close. Beamy Looters lying in wait for that Phobos to get in vision range. Raptors jumping in, but there's a Thunderhammer Force Commander right there. And that's what happens when you try and do that. At least it's not an infinite range on the track no more. Does he still have the Plasma Cannon? He does, and so does Nubus. Nob Squad on the way for Zevargel, and it's some Kashyyykin on the way for Sir Arthur Dayne. Maybe get their grenade launchers for knockdown action on that VP. Beamy Death Gun gets stunned by the Dirge Caster, so can't fire here. And looks like the Plague Champion is specifically trying to take them out and does take them out. Drops a Noxious Cloud, but it wasn't actually needed. But here's a Force Commander with a Thunderhammer now and a Dreadnought, both going after the Phobos. And it might not survive. 251 to 257. Dreadnought quite rightly being moved away, but the Force Commander desperately trying to finish off the Phobos and pays for the attempt with his life. Phobos with how many hit points? 43. Why are you moving forward? Get back and get repaired, fella. Even Rush chasing down the Dreadnought. Don't think it is going to get away here, because there's Plague Marines also in tow. One more shot from the Plague Marines. Oh, it survives the Lehman Rush shot, but it's not going to survive that. It's a Marcos each Dreadnought from Phoenix. Las Cannon can't quite take advantage of that Lehman Rush being out of position, and it's going to get away. Uh-oh, Nob Squad though. Going to go for the Dreadnought, but there's the Raptors to save it with some suppression. But now they need to fight a Nob Squad, so they run the hell away. How fast they took models out. Those are level 3 Raptors. He just got head-butted into oblivion. Phobos badly needs repairs. Double Heretics and Plague Champion all repairing it. Blue team retake the mid. And did some damage too. Taking out a Force Commander, taking out a Dreadnought. And now Ace goes tier 3 and he's got a lot of resources right there. Could maybe get the Land Red Redeemer, which could be something that swings the game. If one of those Space Marine guys gets a Redeemer. That's Terminators, I guess. Yep, Assault Terminator is going to go straight after the Phobos. Going for the more aggressive option here, Ace of Swords. Nope, they're going after the Dreadnought and take it down in 1 or 2 hits with help from a Nob Squad. Imagine trying to fight that, Assault Terminators and a Nob Squad. Warboss with Power Claw going to the rear armor of the Lehman Russ, but goes down. And that's an orbital from Adeptus Nubus, I guess. It's a decent one. Knocked some stuff flying. Couldn't quite get any of the vehicles in the beam for the explodey part of the beam in a way. Have you got anything else, Mr. Plague Champion? Yes, you have. Armor of Pestilence. BestN00b still has nothing on his Plague Champion. I'm not sure where he's going. Oh, he's trying to repair the Phobos, but it's going to go down. There we go. I think the Terminators used their teleport there. I think. Must have. Or they'd be teleporting out now. Can they get away without dropping a model? Lehman Russ is going to chase him at least a little bit. Yeah, they should get away. Run away, Mr. Las Cannon. Plasma Cannon gets a shot, and it's a pretty good one. Oh, there's those really annoying mines that the Lord Commissar can drop. Plasma Cannon's not going to let the CSM get any closer. They already have the point, though. So not sure what they were doing milling around there. They know there's Plasma Cannons around. Shooter boys level 3 and level 3. Barrage does disrupt the Plasma Cannon. I thought he missed it. Why did he run away for? I think they thought the Plasma Cannon was going to fire before it got hit, which might have one-shotted them. Land Raider Redeemer on the field from Adeptus Nubus. And that could be the game changer. Best Noob gets another Phobos out. Nice Plasma Cannon shot on the Plague Marines and the CSM. Plague Marines kind of shrugged it off though. Oh, that was the Emperor's Wrath. I was going to say, is there a Baneblade I'm not seeing? Has the same graphic, I think. He likes to execute his guardsmen when there's nothing around to shoot at. I've noticed. I guess I don't care. They're reinforcing off the bunker and all that. Holy crap, nice stick bomb throw. Here comes a Nob Squad. Going straight after the Plague Marines, because Plague Marines make everyone angry. And if you're an Orc, you're already pretty angry. Another Noxious Cloud. The third or fourth one I've seen. Nob Squad trying to finish off the Chaos Dreadnought, disrupted by something there. I think it was the barrage from the Heretics. Now set their sight on a Leman Russ. With user choppers on them, global buffer and a Warboss might be able to get it. One more touch. Nope. I think they need to run. There we go. 251, 154. It's a 2-to-1 cap for the blue team, but the red team's still very much in this. Beamy Looters and the Las Cannon both taking shots at the Phobos. Here comes the Plague Champion to repair. Is he repairing? No, he's not. There we go. Now he's repairing. This stick bomb is doing work. What level are these guys? Level 3. I'm not sure if the stick bomb throw actually gets more powerful as they level up though, because I don't think it counts like as a ranged weapon or anything. It's an ability. I'm not sure if it's set to get better as they level. Assault Terminator is doing some work alongside the Thunderhammer Force Commander. We've lost the Indicator 4. He's level 5 though. Havocs get away, and so do the Terminators after teleporting off. Red team now with the central VP trying to hold on with 144 VPs. Land Raider Redeemer. All of the red team can now retreat back to it, but looks like Zevargel has not set it as a retreat point, which is a big mistake. So these guys are going to retreat all the way back to his HQ. It's been out for quite a while as well. You would have thought he'd have set it as a retreat point by now. Scouts on decapping duty. Level 4 scouts. Shrugging off the bolt of fire, but they do not stick around to try and cap it. Warboss is level 4. What about this Techmarine? What's he got? Signum and Refractor. Signum's always a really good choice, I think. Leman Russ is still level 1. Getting repairs off the Guardsman. And a Dreadnought getting repairs also. Surprised we haven't seen another repair bunker up. I guess they're not cheap when you're dropping mines and using your flare and all that kind of thing with the Commissar. Predator tank for Ace. To the maelstrom of madness in the mid, it might go down pretty quickly. Doesn't have the support that Leman Russ has. He has scouts though, and an allied Techmarine which could help out with global repair and all that kind of thing. And we've seen a double against Ace on this west side. Zevargel needs to react to this. Force Commander teleports in, uses Flesh over Steel. Can they finish off the Phobos? Here come Assault Terminators. Lascan and Predator backing off. Doesn't want to take shots from the Plague Marines. That doesn't want those Raptors getting hits in either. Looks like the Phobos is going to be okay, I think. Dirgecaster goes off. Those knobs getting suppressed by something. What were they suppressed by? Was that the Plague Champion? No. I'm not too sure then. I guess it was something. Something must have happened. Nelsford getting kind of wrecked here. 169 to 144. Also kicking off in the middle. Some stuff trying to have a little go at a Redeemer, but they are pinned back and sent packing. Blue team capping. Red team's natural here. Zevargel a little bit slow to react, but he's now in there in full force. Wipes out some CSM. Warboss is really pissed off. Use your choppers and Ard Boys. Power Claw going after the Phobos. Can he finish it off? Las Cannon Predator does not want to get involved. Oh, Thunderhammer Force Command is also there. Can they finish off the Phobos? Force Command now going after the Dreadnought. Stuns it. And will try and take it down, I guess. What's going on mid though? Techmarine is level 4 with a plasma gun, almost level 5. And red team, through all of that, did retain the middle. And Techmarine levels to 6. And down goes something. What went down? The Dreadnought, I think, yes. Oh, the Phobos went down, not the Dreadnought. And he's instantly getting another one. And Phoenix is floating like crazy in tier 3. Does he want a Phobos of his own? Guess he can't drop Terminators because he's used his red on clouds and stuff. Oh, and an Imperial Abyss went off here. He probably used it on that. Completely missed that. Predator tank, have you leveled up? Nope. 169, 128. Baneblade on the field for Sir Arthur Dayne. And he's taking the mid back. Kazakan's going to get a shot in, but what's he going to shoot at? Bang, the Lehman Russ, which is a good thing because Fist of Brockus, None Shall Fall will stop all these guardsmen from dying. Won't stop them from getting knocked over though by the Whirlwind that's doing its thing. Nob Squad are in there going after the Lehman Rusty, but it's not going to last. There it goes. About half a second and down it went. Now trying to put some pressure on the Baneblade. I don't think they'll be able to see it through, but might as well put some damage on something while you can. Raptors have found some shooter boys to slaughter, and they do so. What level are you now, Raptors? Level 4. Lots of level 4 stuff around. Nob Squad are trying to stick in there. That's the use your choppers buff again from the Warboss. But they run away from the Lord Commissar because he's doing 85 DPS heavy melee with that Fist of Brockus. Again, kicking off in the middle. Just non-stop action now. Raptors in retreats. Oh, stuns the Baneblade, I think, with some stick bomb stun bombs. Stick bomber stun bombs, I should say. Oh, there's an orbital. That bunker's not going to last, and it's also going to explode. I think it was a heavy weapon squad of the last cannon that was in there. Phobos using its Sturgecaster. Mayhem in the mid, but red team have retaken it. So 2-1 for them. Down goes a looted tank. Not sure why it was so far forward. Trying to chase the Baneblade, maybe? It wasn't that low. Oh, down goes a Warboss. As kind of knocking the Plague Champion flying. Armor Pestilence won't save you against that. Also has Mucus Discharge for that heal. Breath of Noble. Another Noxious Cloud. Doing some work with them though. Are you going to run away? There you are. And they don't lose the model. Down goes the third Phobos, and here comes a fourth from BestN00b. 4 Phoboses. I think if you've lost 3 of them, maybe you don't get another one. Just a suggestion. Nob Squad are level 2 with their Nob Leader, who has 1050 hit points these days, which is pretty mental. Predator is level 2 also. Some more Kassakin from Dayne. What did he get on his first squad? He did get the grenade launchers. Plague Champion trying to cap, but here come the Nob Squad, and I don't care about your Pestilent Strike range damage resistance because they got massive hammers. Gets away though. Did not quite get the cap, but it's 98 to 98 on the VPs, 1-1. I think is it the fourth? The fourth Phobos is on the way. Ace of Swords, well, everyone pretty much floating tons of power. I've not seen much in the way of power bashes. Nob Squad going after this Bane Blade right now. And they're going to finish it off, I think. Oh, maybe not. They are suppressed by... I don't know what they're suppressed by. The bolters on the Bane Blade, maybe? Well, they can't get it. That's for sure. Now it's a single cap for red. Losing their natural, though. And there's a great unclean one. Just standing ready to face anything that wants to take this VP back. And a turret going up. That might be difficult to deal with. That will be difficult to deal with. Not might be. Warboss going ballistic. He's level 5. Trying to get people off his VP. 79 to 98. 1-to-1 cap. Blue team will take the natural back, which will give them the 2-to-1. And here comes the 4th Phobos from BestN00b. He's still got tons of resources as well. Could get a couple of Predator tanks up. This is what happens when you don't bash power. Mental 3v3s is what happens. What's going on then? He's trying to fight it. His Ace of Swords. Lightning Claw Terminators will do a hell of a lot of work against the Great and Clean one. Not sure where they're going. Are they going after the CSM, are they? Tactical Marines need to be careful. Oh, they're retreating back to the Land Raider, which is over there. That could have been bad, but looks like the coast is clear. Blue team have the mid. Triple cap for them. This could be it. They've got a triple cap just at the right time, as red team were kind of trying to recover here. I don't think they're going to have time to do so. That Land Raider has been very, very defensive. Maybe it could have done a little bit more work if it's a little bit closer. I mean, it survived. It's acted as a retreat point, but it hasn't done a whole lot offensively, I don't think. Could have done some work in the middle here, but it looks like the red team are going to run out of time to recover. With a single now, the blue team are going to take this, and they're also taking back the red team's natural. 1 VP on red team's counter, but it's not going to be enough because they're going to cap here. There we go. Orbital desperately trying to stop them at the end, but they do get it. This has got the heroes end of the game. Lord Commissar level 7. He had 2 Plague Champions, 1 level 9 and 1 level 7. Force Commander hit level 8. That Thunderhammer doing work as always. Warboss level 6 and a Techmarine level 8. So there we go, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.